Hey, what's up everyone, Nick here. Welcome back to my 100% walkthrough for Spyro the Dragon Remastered. We are moving on to the second level of the second homeworld, and it is called Cliff Town. And just like the previous level, this is another one with 400 gems. And a couple of them are actually kind of tricky. In fact, as you're going to see in this video, there were once I finished the level, there was 4 gems that I was missing. Now don't you worry, I'm going to show you exactly where all of the gems are, but just be cautious that some of them can be easy to miss. Alright, so as soon as you spawn, out of force of habit, you're going to just want to turn around, and sure enough, they tried to get sneaky. There's one gem behind you. Go ahead and kill this enemy. Now before proceeding across the bridge, go around the outer edges of this structure here, both sides, and you'll find a couple of red gems. So again, a couple gems right off the start, very easy to miss. Now from here, go ahead and cross the bridge, and you're going to see a number of enemies. So first things first, make sure you kill the enemies and then just scavenge the area for gems. Now one important thing to note is you're going to see these big enemies that are standing next to these metal cooking pots. Once you kill the enemy, wait until a gem comes out of the cooking pot, because it will always happen. Sometimes you might have to flame the pot to get the gem to come out, but watch what I'm talking about. So watch this, I kill the enemy and then watch the pot. Boom, out pops a red gem. Alright, and the reason that happens, now right here, I apologize, there was a little technical glitch, but that's okay, the rest of the level continues. Hop on this structure and get the rest of the gems. Okay, now I do want to point out that as I cross this bridge, this is actually the location where I missed 2 of the red gems, but don't worry, I'll show you where those gems are later. For now, go ahead and just cross the bridge, and you're going to see an egg thief, and you're going to have to chase him in a pretty tight circle until you're able to get the egg. Now, the thing I want to point out is the reason the red gem came out of the cooking pot earlier is because when I flame killed the enemy, the pot also got caught in the flames, so the gem automatically came out. But as you're going to see later in this video, one of the gems that I was missing actually was in one of those pots, and when I killed the enemy, I forgot to flame the pot, and so the gem never came out, okay? So that's very important you recognize that, because all of the other gems that you're missing, they should be visible to the naked eye. But the gems that are caught in those cooking pots, those are invisible.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Alright, so you can actually I'll just point it out later, but the 2 gems that I missed are very close by, but like I said, as I was recording this, I missed them, so I'll be sure to show you where those 2 gems are later, just in case you found yourself missing them as well, because they're actually covered by some of the tall grass. Alright, so with this second area clear, just kind of, run around slowly, make sure you got everything, make sure you've killed all of the enemies. Now there's going to be a couple blue gems hidden behind this little platform here, so make sure you go all the way around and get those. And then, like I said, I'm just going to do a quick little once-over, make sure I got everything on the ground level. Once I feel like that's secure, I'm going to hop up and glide across that little gap to get a yellow gem. And now I'm going to proceed onward towards the main path. So right here, I'm going to flame the enemy, and then again notice that the pot got caught in the flame, so a gem came out. Right here, boom. That time the pot did not get caught in the flame, so I had to actually give the pot some fire, and then sure enough a gem came out. So that's just, it's very important. Every time you kill one of those big enemies, make sure you get the gem that's hidden in their cooking pot. Alright, that'll save you some annoying backtracking later. Alright, now hop up here and get the 4 chests, and then go ahead and cross the gap. Now you're going to see a metal container on the left. Don't worry about it for now, because you can't open it quite yet. So instead, ascend the stairs. Now you're going to see 2 big enemies here, and in fact, this is where I forgot to get. So you'll notice that I flamed that pot, but I forgot to flame the other pot. That is one of the gems that I ended up missing at the end of this level. So you'll see me get that a little later on. But for now, just note, I'll tell you, make sure you get it, but if you happen to have missed it like I did, you'll be able to get it a bit later.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Alright, so let's do exactly that. Let's glide over, but before doing that, let's go ahead and glide over to the top of this structure. And you can see a little rocket set up, a little firework. You're going to give it some flame, and it will go and destroy that metal chest that we couldn't open earlier. And then glide across and get these 2 chests. Alright, with that out of the way, go ahead and go back the way you came. You'll notice that now there's a nice little convenient magic spiral leading up to the return home platform. So go ahead and take it, drop down, and now you'll see all those gems lying about that were trapped inside of the metal container. And now we're going to glide across the river. So here we go. Pretty big glide, but you should have no problem with it. You're going to see a number of vultures in the area, so just take it slow. Make sure you kill all of them. That way, again, remember all of the enemies are holding gems. So make sure you kill all of the vultures, and like I said, just take it slow, because you're going to see there are a number of green gems just kind of lying out randomly, and it's very easy to lose sight of them. You'll see a little later on there was one that I actually missed, and then I ended up spotting it just a couple seconds later, but still, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the vultures to the point where you forget to go pick up those green gems. Okay, so just take it slow, survey the area closely, make sure you've picked up everything. I'm going to go to the top of this area here, and I'm going to rescue the final dragon.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Alright, so before I take his advice and go gliding, I'm going to make sure that I've cleared this area. So again, I'm going to run around, make sure I've killed all the vultures. You can see a couple green gems in the tall grass over here. And then it looks like there's one more vulture, and there's actually a green gem, not this one, but there's another one behind me that I passed over as I was fighting the enemies. And I didn't quite see it at this moment, but I ended up seeing it a little later. So that's what I'm talking about. It pays to just be careful. Now here is a secret area. I'll show you 2 little secret areas. Alright, so the first thing, you're going to return to where we rescued this dragon. And you're going to glide over to the top of this tower here. And you can see 2 chests, so make sure you get both of those. Glide over to the smaller platform, get those gems, and then take the spiral back up. Now this is one of the hardest areas to miss, or sorry, one of the easiest areas to miss. So there's that green gem that I was talking about earlier. The initial structure that we spawned in, watch what you can do. You can actually glide behind the structure, and you'll see there are a number of gems that were completely invisible before, but that will now bring you closer to 100%. And here you go, guys. So you can see that I am currently at 396 gems. So I missed 2 red gems right here at the start of the level. So before crossing over this first bridge, turn to your left and you'll see 2 red gems very cleverly hidden in the tall grass right there. So again, that's before the bridge leading into the second area. And then as I mentioned earlier, the last gem that I missed was in one of the cooking pots. I forgot to give the cooking pot a bit of fire, so the gem never popped out. So as you go through this level, just make sure that you're flaming every pot. Okay, so these 2 pots here right next to the return home platform, sure enough, I forgot one of them. Out pops the gem, and that's going to give me the 100% completion that I was aiming for. So there you go, guys. I hope that helped. Again, this level, some of the gems are pretty cleverly hidden, so just make sure you follow the video, and you should be able to find everything. I hope this helped. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you get the chance. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.